am I doing? What am I doing? What's wrong with me? Just the bit. I think we'll be fine there. What am I doing? Why do you think this would be such a good idea? Am I just glutton for punishing myself? I just really want to do that. Am I just so bored that I just want to do stuff like this and give myself a lot of physical pain? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. I'm gonna hate myself by this is over. Hate myself. I freaking know it. I'm not gonna survive this, am I? I know nothing about the specifics of shiny hunting, and I don't even know if my plan midway through the game will work. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's get the pain over with. It's gonna take hundreds of hours, I will guarantee that. Why I'm doing this? I have no clue. But I guess things will be fine. Hang on, I'm going in 30 frames. God damn it. Seriously, in 30 frames a second. God damn it, hang on. I'm gonna actually set this to be a better frame rate. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Hopefully. I'm scared. I'm really scared to do this. Not because I'm losing freaking 60 hours of effort in my main playthrough that I've done in my own time. But just because I'm not sure I'm ready to commit to something like this. Let's do it. Still going back now. I'm really nervous. Boy. Be fine with that. Ag. My grandson. Speaking of viruses, we're both babies. Any name ideas? I still have one. I'm gonna put it all in lowercase. I didn't even put the U in! This is my humor. Lowercase scrub. Was it Scrub? Yes. His name is Scrub. I didn't even capitalize it because I'm a shit grandfather. And I came up with a name. I don't know why I just did. Yep, just a hello. Hello. Yeah. Oh, the game is lagging a bit. I was going to sort this out. Oh my god. Jeez. I'm using an emulator for this, but I'm not save stating or anything. I promise I won't do that. How do I set that way it runs better? I don't want it to lag like that. That sounds annoying. I don't know. I guess I'll just be fine with it. Hope it doesn't cause too many problems. Don't go out. I should really put up a sign. Ah, lag. Oh my gosh. Is there anything I can do? My CPU isn't even blasting to 100 this time. It's only like 32. So I don't understand why it's lagging so much. It's not lagging a lot, but it's enough to cause the music to go at points. It's a bit annoying. Shut up, scrub. That lag is a bit annoying. I might just go back down to 30. You know, I guess 30 is fine. Be right back. Freaking window, hang on. Good now. I sense that way wouldn't record. It's just a like tiny. But we're bringing 30 again. Oh my gosh! It freaking shrunk everything. Oh no! Hang on, I gotta rescale everything. God, I should have prepared this better. I should have done more testing, but no, I didn't because I'm a freaking idiot. Let's get Squirtle back. There's Squirtle. I should move some of them more in frame like that. And tell when the border is. There we go. And put Squirtle there. My rules are now off screen. How am I gonna get the rules back up? Can I like? There, now I can see the back. I know how to stream, I promise. Yeah, there we go. Nothing's been missed. For sure, it's cut off from the rest of the recording. I'll try to splice it together for re-upload. Just a bit better. Squirt a little bit bigger, I guess. I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess the rules are fine there. Everyone can read them. It's fine. There's our boy. Let's actually save first. Warning, you're gonna lose all your progress. Ah, shut up. Yes. Shut up, game. Game's not that long if you don't do stuff like I'm doing. Now that I saved, let's check to see if our first try is a shiny. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. You know it. This is where it starts. Screw it. Let's check it. What's the soft reset code for this game? GBA soft reset. DB starts left. I don't think I can do that on emulator because it requires like three buttons at the same time. The laptop can't handle that, I guess. I guess just do manual soft resetting. Control R is a reset button. Eventually, it's gonna start giving pop-ups being like, "Hey, you reset too many times," brr, or whatever. So it might take a little bit longer. Should be fine. Our Squirtle boy. We're gonna make him have a green shell. We'll get him eventually, guys! We'll get him eventually. Maybe 30 frames is a bad idea for this game. Hey, we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be here for a while, just resetting and trying to get this shiny Squirtle. You'll know when you see it because I'm gonna keep him there because I gotta fill up a freaking huge black space. I'm not using a webcam. So. Hey. Yeesh. Grind is real. Luckily, this will be the only time in the entire run we'll be doing soft resetting. The rest is just gonna be focusing on going around and doing more and more encounters. I want to reset to do encounters after I get the starter. So this is really the hardest part, in all honesty. This requires the most freaking input. Instead of running away, you have to actually soft reset every single time. And I'm not doing that strat where it's like, if you figure out your secret ID, you can guess you can figure out exactly when you're gonna get a shiny. And yeah, I'm not doing that. It takes forever, and honestly, as if it wouldn't take forever, but I'd rather not, because that's a whole technical process, and that's kind of cheating. It's a fantastic. I don't want to cheat with finding a shiny. I want to actually get shiny legitimately, without any programs for timing exactly when to push the button or anything like that. People let shiny hunting down to a science. I just don't give a shit. I just don't. Just zap. I'm okay with that. I should really keep track of how many times I've attempted it. But I don't want to cause the game to lag anymore. Do I have like scrap paper or something? What? No, hang on. I like edit it on stream. So we have a little squirrel dot there. And then we add a new text. Text. Attempts. We're at. Crap, I don't remember how many we've done. I think it's like 4. I don't know the exact number. I'm just going with 4 because. Just gonna keep that there. I think we're at 4. If we're not at 4, who cares? It'll just be this one time. It's gonna be off like 1 or 2. You really can't be arsed. I just can't. We'll get him. We'll get him, guys. We'll get him. All I know in terms of technical aspect of shiny starters beta is now the Pokemon's generated, and if you time it using your freaking IDs or whatever, you can figure out exactly when the shiny will show up, and I'm really not bothering. Chapter 5 and soft reset. We're gonna be here a while. I mean, I expected that. This is the most annoying part of the This is the soft reset. Only time I had the soft reset ever. I mean, I can keep this guy as a non-shiny and then not worry about it, but then I can't use him on my team for actual fights outside of wild Pokemon battles. And that's just going to be a waste of a Squirtle, because Squirtle's really freaking good. At that point, I just could have went with Charmander, just left already, but I count this as a route. Only time I'm counting a town as a route. Because it's your starter! This is a Pokemon you start with, guys! This is your first actual... Well, not really catch, but you know what I mean. We're gonna be at this for a while. We're gonna keep this going until we get our shiny Squirtle. Who am I kidding? I'm probably gonna start before then, because... I don't have endurance. I just don't. I'm getting a shiny Squirtle, though. I'm gonna freaking get one. I promise you. I promise you. Pokemon Squirtle. Nope. So how's everyone doing? You guys ready for freaking pain in the ass run? So I know I sure am. I know I sure am. That was not a funny joke. I'm sorry. I'm already feeling dead inside with 1 in 8 freaking attempts at this Squirtle. It could take like freaking tens of thousands. Like, God. Why don't we just get it super early on? Why don't we just get this Squirtle super early on and just baffle everybody? I mean, if Madrybred can start off freaking Gen 5 First Form Bugs only run by getting a shiny starter, which he used the Pokemon generator to change the starters. If he can get a legitimate shiny out of that, somewhat legitimate, again, to get the challenge to work, but if he can get a shiny starter on his first go, what stopped me from getting on my like, the 20th? I don't know. Scrub. We'll be at this for a while. I'm not stopping. I'm not giving up on this guy. You guys can't stop me. You guys can't. You guys can't stop me. You guys cannot stop me. I'm already too far in. I can't. I really. I'll figure it out eventually. figure it out eventually. I'll get this eventually, guys. Believe you me, I'll get this eventually. I'll get this. Believe you me, I'm not stopping. I'll probably stop up for a couple hours anyway, but this is gonna be a big thing for me. I want to feel like I accomplished something. I'm not gonna always feel that with this because I'm not gonna find shiny super easily, but come on. I actually have found a legitimate shiny before. Outside of Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go has got 99 freaking shinies. Outside of Pokemon Go, I found a shiny Wurmple in Sapphire. If I can do that, I can probably do this entire run. And I can finish it by the time I turn 100. I mean, I could get lucky. And then... The rules state I can bring this guy's non-shiny, but as soon as we get into a tournament battle, I have to freaking ditch him. You know? But I really want to use Squirtle. Squirtle's actually a really good starter. And getting him shiny would be freaking amazing. So I can just brag to everybody. You start the stream, and then you see the beginnings. Oh, you have a shiny Squirtle! And now the runs are really taking off, because then we can stop soft resetting. I'm not going for legendaries, screw you guys. Maybe as like a post-game thing I'll go for the legendaries, but no, not now. Not now. Not now. I'm not doing it now. Yeesh. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Man. I have a pitcher of water next to me so I can get a drink. So, I can last for a while. I can do this, I swear. I can be the best there ever was. I have to pick up this Pokeball a few hundred dozen times. And it'll be a different color, I swear. I promise you, it'll be a different color. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Stupidest thing I've ever done. Stupidest thing. Because here's the thing of shiny odds in earlier Pokemon games. I mean, Let's Go has the stuff where you can do a freaking catch chain and eventually you'll find one in the wild. Gen 5. During the second half of Gen 5, they introduced a shiny charm, which you put the Pokedex and then you effectively double your shiny odds. Pokemon Go is like 1 in every 400 for shiny. I can't believe I'm going for this. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I mean, I want to get back into streaming. And I figured, hey, why not do some long stream series? So I said, a stupid Pokemon challenge meant for statists. With a lot of time on their hands. I might not even have that! Yeesh. We're gonna keep this going. We're gonna keep this going. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up so early. I do want to check How many soft resets did it take people to get shiny Squirtle? Shiny Squirtle. Squirtle. Soft resets. Oh! Not horrible. Someone got that for 22. It was a Charmander. Someone got 141. Someone got 1,300. Someone got in 17,442. Someone got it in 4,182. Someone got it in 2,604. So all I'm saying is it's just complete luck. We'll get it eventually, I guess. That's what we're going with. I just wanted to know, like, benchmark. See what we aim for. We're gonna be at this for a while, guys. So I hope you're strapped in, ready to watch the reset screen until we get a shiny Squirtle. I'm gonna get a shiny Squirtle, believe you me. I'm not stopping until we do. Well, I might stop stream, but I'm not gonna freaking give up on this challenge. This challenge is gonna take place over like freaking weeks. I just stream whenever I. Not even like doing constant days like I am for the Sonic Rumble Blast 2 Saturday thing. This is just if I feel like doing a shiny hunting, I'm doing a shiny hunting stream. Just when I feel like it. Just when I feel like it. Oh, here we go. You may notice it froze now? That's because after a certain amount of resets, the emulator is like, if you have the key memory, you feel like cheese. Then I click OK a random number of times, and then it just works. That's why I hate soft resetting in this emulator. Like, after like a good like 20, then it's like, I can't locate memory for Trace. I knew I can. Visual Boy Advance is weird. Advance. Yeah, we'll call it Advance from now on. Scrub. You know, when I finally get this shiny, I do have a name for it, and I'll have to be reminded of it later, no doubt. When I get this shiny, I plan on naming it Leonardo. Leonardo leads Donatello's machine. You get it, it's Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna go ahead and just load. Oh, it has to restart the emulator in order to get past this stupid error that just like a random number of times from like 2 and 50. Like, God, I hate this error. Certain number of resets, and the emulator is like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Wait, I can. Like a recording here. I haven't edited the game with Universal Pokémon Randomizer or anything. I'm not using cheat codes. I'm not. I'm sort of cheating by using unofficial hardware, but I've seen shiny hunters use freaking bootleg cartridges before, so how is this different? As long as I don't use cheat codes or anything, it should still be fine. Look at this. I'm not gonna actually restart the emulator because otherwise it's just gonna keep giving those stupid errors I don't want to deal with. Just have to keep an eye on it actually loading in. If it didn't. Come on. What? Changes windows. Extra cursor. Just on Simmons 2. There we go. Now we shouldn't have the problem anymore. Now it's just automatically load again. Luckily, after we get scored, we don't have to worry about soft resets anymore until you guys freaking legendary shiny hunting, which I'm probably not gonna do for a while. So I'm not giving a nickname right away because I won't have to keep renaming it. over and over again every single time I generate a new Squirtle. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't want to have to keep renaming it every single time I saw it, because that takes a freaking minute just to do that alone. And I don't want to Leonardo every single time. Which means I'll wait until we get to the name reader and then I'll name Leonardo. Yeah. That's no problem. But I will nickname the other shinies I catch along the way, I promise. We're nicknaming all these. Even though I never frickin' nicknamed Pokemon otherwise. Except for like a few times in Go. What I just did for this heck of it, I guess. Some random friends or something. It's like, hey, here's a frickin' Pushiana. I'm gonna name it after you. That sort of deal. I don't do it most of the time. I always have nicknames because kind of dumb. But I have to do it now. Don't worry. I'm not freaking permanently getting rid of my shinies. This is a standard run of Pokemon. It's just not shiny. We just move on. Sort of. You get the point. The rules are on the screen. You can read them for yourself. I did catch a shiny in order to move on, and then boost out life. Shiny must be caught in a route before I can move on. That includes stuff like Mountain Moon or Victory Road or whatever. That stuff counts. I can catch other Pokemon for like HMs or moves for like catching shinies or whatnot. But if I'm finding a trainer or a gym leader, it has to be the team of shinies. Non-shinies aren't allowed to be in a team for gym battles or trainer battles. And that's the rule I'm going with. That's what I'm going. I might be missing some other rules. I'm not like my dry bread. I'm using items in battle if I frickin' need to. We'll get this boy. 1 in 8,000 chance. I did not mean to press it again. I was trying to advance the text. Stop. I don't want to nickname him Leonardo yet. Stop. There's gonna be a time out of reflex I accidentally saw if we said the shiny. And then we're gonna be here for another like 15 hours just trying to get it back. Oh, it's gonna be awful when I accidentally kill a shiny early on, because until I get false swipe, I have a chance of like critically a shiny to death. And then it's just or I can run out of Pokeballs. The beginning of this run is so awful. It gets scary until we get Farfetch, and then I can just grind it up to get false swipe, and then we can just put it on an egg Pokemon or whatever. And then we don't have to worry. Once we get false swipe, we'll be fine. But before that, I mean, I think I'm gonna keep one Pokemon in my party relatively low level. So that way, if I find a shiny, it's knocked down little by little. But then it might be low level enough for it to accidentally, for it to knock out my Pokemon at the start. So that's my problem. It's a predicament, because I'm not a shiny hunter, dude. This is my first time really shiny hunting specifically, unless it's Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is freaking easier. Pokemon Go can just do like 1 in every 400 or something like that crap. Here it's like 1 in every 8,000. Actually, 1 in every 8,100 roughly. It's super rare in this game. It's involving your trainer ID and a secret ID that's generated upon freaking making your character or whatever. It's dumb. The mechanics of this game are so it's shiny hunting. They didn't even make this so complicated, but they did, and that was making it so confusing. I guess they wanted to make us that way you can't freaking cheat it, but then people cheated anyway. Leave it to the internet and dedicated shiny hunters out there just to do this. You know? Leave it to dedicated shiny hunters to figure out the system. Well, I can tell they keep the system really similar between all Pokemon games, except when they do stuff like Let's Go, where it's like, hey, catch the same Pokemon 500 times, and you'll find a shiny eventually. We'll get him eventually, guys. I promise. We'll get our Leonardo. And then if we get him, we're just gonna end stream there. Unless we can get him now or sometime in the next hour, I don't know. I can keep this up for a while. I can keep this up. We'll be fine. We can keep this going. As long as we need to. Keep this going. It's like a little bit under a minute for each attempt. Every attempt is a little under a minute. So we could be out here for a while just playing a Squirtle. This Squirtle is going to be the longest shiny, I guess. Because I want to have Squirtle on the team because he's so freaking good. But in order to do that, it has to be shiny. And it takes roughly a minute to attempt to get the shiny again. Wait a minute. So we get like around 70 per hour. Roughly. And this can take like 1,000 or so attempts. So just doing the math, we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be here for a long while just doing this over and over again. This is probably the hardest shiny. Not because it's freaking difficult. Time-consuming and it runs in your patience. It's not like you see the Pokemon instantly run and you're out and trying again within like 10 seconds. No, you have to freaking this every single time. And it takes a full-on minute to test to see if it's shiny or not every time. Every time. This one's probably like the most patience testing of the entire run. The entire run. It's ridiculous. Kind of annoying, but that's how it works. God, I sneeze. God. Sneeze. Go sneeze. Go sneeze. We good? Yeah, I think we're good. We're gonna get him. Or her. Also, I just want a shiny in general. I don't care for the gender, really. Shiny's a shiny. We're gonna get this. No. We'll tell it's shiny because the color is different to match the sprite you see on screen. And it'll have a little star on its stat screen. And that's how we know. We'll get this. We'll get. We're gonna get this. This Squirtle will be ours. Because it's a team effort. People watching can just give me some. It's coming. This is gonna be the toughest shiny because This requires salt. This one won't. Well, there's probably gonna be more than one point where I actually have to fish in order to find a shiny. Maybe surf, but I know one point we're probably gonna have to fish. This will be before we get surf. Shiny Magikarp, oh. But, that one probably the most annoying. This. I mean, it'd be faster slightly than what the soft resets. We don't have to worry about restarting the emulator every 20 tries, but at the same time, so first going into your bag, or go into your bag, set the old ride to like the select button, and then just repeatedly encountering it, repeatedly throwing the old ride into the water, hoping you get a bite. You don't get a bite, you're wasting your time. And you get a bite, and you have to hold. But overall, that still takes less time than this. By a small amount. But then it requires more input. I might be wrong. This and the Magikarp Shiny are going to be the worst. And I'm probably not going to use the Magikarp Shiny on the team anyway, because there's so many other better Pokemon. Really. So, yeah. We're going to keep this going as long as I need to do. I'm going to set a time limit on myself, though, for today. I'm going to give myself another 3 hours. We'll see how far I can get, and we'll stop for today. There's the best stuff to do. There's our time limit. You're going to have, like, in 2 hours, 50 minutes. I press the wrong button. I'm gonna find a I'm gonna find a new way to speak English, apparently. I'm gonna find a newfound appreciation for shiny hunters as this series goes on. Because we're going to find a shiny every single route to continue. Every single route. Not every route. There's some optional. But when we find a shiny, then we can leave. And we want to do everything. Like, I'm not doing the Safari Zone. No way, no how am I getting a shiny in the Safari Zone. That would just be a nightmare. Because one, it doesn't chance. And the chance that they'll run away when trying to catch it. Because this is not a legend. This is not a legendary raid in Pokemon Go. Shinies are not guaranteed catches in this game. They can still run away, or you can run out of balls, or accidentally kill them. Which makes it so much worse. It makes it so much worse. You know? The stress is there. The stress is there. And sometimes you're just gonna worry that you're gonna accidentally kill a shiny off. No. It's always that fear. It's always that fear you accidentally lose a shiny. And I've seen people who have, and it hurts. It hurts. Because it's so rare. Because these things are the equivalent to albinos in the Pokemon universe. These are albinos, basically. Super rare. Extremely, extremely rare. Less rare as the series goes on, but still rare. You know, it's super freaking rare. So we could be at this for a while. Everyone check out my FireRed, by the way. FireRed does Pokemon challenges every single week. And he got a shiny. He got a shiny during his Gen 5 first from Bug only. And he freaking got a shiny Bug as a starter. And at 20 attempts, it does this crap. So every 20, I'll have to actually restart the emulator. Because otherwise, we're going to be wasting another like 15 seconds getting past the air boxes. That mean literally nothing because it figures it out eventually. Maybe I need a better version of Visual Boy Advance. I don't know, but I don't want to lose my save file. And luckily, after we get the Squirtle, we don't have to worry about soft resetting ever again for the rest of this run. Then it just comes down to encounters, which we can run from. It takes so much less time. We can get so many more encounters done in a span of a stream. And then it won't be a problem as much. Let's actually close emulator, then restart it, and then actually just load the game up again. Every 20 resets, it freaking craps out, and it's like, hey, we can't do anything to be given for. And like, because my stream settings, I finally set it that way semi-executable, so now it'll just pop back up automatically when it's ready. Where is the name Raider anyway in this game? Where is the name Raider? I don't know where the name Raider is in this game. Because I don't want to nickname the Squirtle every single time. I just want to know how close, like how early on we can get the name Raider. Because I know it's relatively... in Sapphire? I think it's after like the second or third gem. You head on the boat, and then you head to a beach, and then there's like on an island in that area or something. I don't know for FireRed. The grind is real. The grind is real. The grind is very, very much real. Imagine a shiny Nuzlocke. That would be so disheartening. Good all the work and then eventually lose. You lose like your Pokemon and then you just cry. It'd be easier in later games. I was watching someone earlier today who was trying to do a shiny Nuzlocke with Let's Go Pikachu. So, that's cool. Good on him. I follow that channel too, so shout him out, I guess. Let's see. What was the... Let me go ahead and just check my followed. We get this back up now. Rose. Sword and filter. I don't know. Don't know how to do a mobile map. Open up Chrome is slowing the game down. No way, no how. Let's go, so I'm sure we'll see him again. I guess sometime. This one will take a while. I'm getting comfortable on my bed because I'm actually sitting in a chair. I'm going full on casual, baby. Casual. Casual playthrough. Except totally like a challenge run. You get what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm doing. You understand. You get it. You guys get it. So how's everyone doing? We're gonna keep streaming this soft resetting garbage until 6. This is fun. This is fun. Ah, fun, guys. I can do it. We're fine. Everything's fine. I can do it. I can do it, I swear. I'm just pretty sure that I did not end up. We'll get him. We'll get a Squirtle boy eventually. We'll get Leonardo eventually. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing all right? People shiny hunting streams, so that's the thing. Watching one person's soft reset for that one Pokemon and the 1 in 8,000 chance. And, I mean, there is some fun to it. I can understand that. It's like a little game of roulette. I gotcha, but I don't know. You think it'd be some sort of crime in order to, like, catch shiny Pokemon? Just think about it. In real life, albinos, the closest equivalent to a shiny, in real life, albinos are, like, protected laws. Like, you can't do anything to them to hurt them because they're so rare. But I would think something similar, like, you can't catch a shiny because they're so rare. You don't want to harm their natural beauty or whatever, because they're like almost impossible to find. But now in Pokemon, we treat them as collector's items. It's really weird. Anyone else find that weird? I find it weird. And disturbing a little bit when you think about it. So I'm just not gonna think about it. I don't think you should think about it either. I don't know why I brought it up. Now you're gonna not be able to. We're getting lag again. The grind is real. The grind is very much real. I know this is boring for a lot of you and not around, but to be fair, I'm trying to think about it a bit more now. I think shiny hunting in a way is almost like speedrunning. Shiny hunting's all comes down to luck. So they constantly reset to get like the optimal, like, freaking randomized set of spawns, whatever crap it's like, technical or whatever. With speedruns, yeah, they get that really good run, and if it starts off bad, you reset and have to do it all again. Especially in speedruns like Super Mario Brothers, which you can beat the game in less than 5 minutes. You will want exactly the right frame. It's just weird being the record. It's almost like that. You know, shiny hunting and speedrunning both require like similar amounts of endurance. Being able to accept freaking failure like this so much, and of course, so many resets. And I think speedrunners and shiny hunters really have a lot in common. A lot in common. Let's all appreciate the work that goes into both speedrunning and shiny hunting. Let's appreciate that. Because Lord knows, my endurance. Look, here's the thing. I don't know if this is gonna take so long to do, but it's also gonna be a freaking one-off thing. Once we get the full run done with all these shinies, I'm not doing something like this again. I'm not doing stuff like this after this run's over. When this run's over, we're not going for this shiny hunting crap anymore. Unless we do like a bonus, like going after the legendary sort of deal. But then it's just more of this. It's just more of getting Squirtle. I don't know. Maybe when this run's like fully over, we can make shiny hunting more of a regular thing. Just something to think about. Nothing's really set in stone yet. I will get that. I will get the star on the profile on the green shell turtle. The way turtles are supposed to look. With their light blue skin. I don't know much of the technical aspect of shiny hunting, as we've already mentioned. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your Squirtle is generated on the text box where you actually obtain it. So we're on this Pokemon is really energetic screen. Nothing's happening until you press that A button, and then the Pokemon generates. I think that's right, from what I saw earlier, when I was looking into this subject a bit. I might be wrong on it. I'm not entirely sure about it all, but hey, it's a thing. It'd be more hilarious if it turns out that it generates and it goes. But, you know. We'll get this shiny. We'll get this shiny, I promise. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but we will eventually. Thousands and thousands of it getting this shiny alone. And we'll be here for hundreds of hours just trying to get a stupid turtle. I'm already being driven insane, tech number 60. What's wrong with me? At tip number 60, I'm already losing my mind. We've been at this for almost an hour. And I'm losing my mind. It's been about an hour. I'm losing my mind. What's wrong with me? Why do I ever think this is a good idea? Why do I ever think this is such a good idea? To be fair, I never really thought this was a good idea. I keep telling myself, this is the stupidest thing you've ever done, autistic game guy. You are doing something really stupid. You are doing it anyway because you really just want to be a glutton for your own punishment, I guess. I don't know. Shut up. It's doing the air again. Never 20, I swear. Man. And props to people who do this all the time. I won't be able to handle it. Like, actually, what's the emulator now? Only takes a little bit. So basically the equivalent of one more of those stupid freezes with the boxes, and then close the game, and then we're good. There are 20 rounds. So this is technically faster just to restart the emulator every 20 times or so. So, yeah. I'm gonna go on the screen for a second. So I'm gonna get a drink of water. I have a water pitcher right next to me. So I need some water. I guess see. I'm prepared. You also don't want to go in the kitchen every 5 minutes, so. It's some good water. I wanted to find some sort of program that I could push a button and have a counter go up. Like, I don't want it to be like a browser thing, because Google Chrome would no doubt lag everything. Google Chrome. I don't want to do that. Just saying. I don't. I really don't. My goddamn mind every single time I reset. Generated. And then we had to wait for a freaking scrub to get his Bulbasaur again because he's a scrub. Nope. Stupid scrub. Oh man. We'll get this eventually. We've only been at this for about an hour. This is nothing. Shiny could take hundreds of hours. It would take around 100 soft resets, about 100 every hour. Even then, it would take like 17. Great. If we're lucky, it could take freaking thousands. I don't know. Pokemon is weird. But once we get this Squirtle, then things really start taking off. Once we get this Squirtle, things will take off. Then you can actually go to different rounds. I'm hearing. And even then, I'm technically going to be passing by the route anyway, because I go get the parcel, come back, and then we get Pokeballs. So, yeah. And then it's just grinding through reds and Pidgey until we find it. Shiny one of those and then progress there and bleh. Yeah. Scroll of truth. Shinies are almost impossible to find, so you're gonna be out here for. Yeah. This is my humor now, folks. Just quoting me. Pissed that my shell isn't green. I have to reset again for the 15,000th time. Oh my gosh. You guys ready for something? You guys ready for a funny joke? You guys ready for a funny joke? You guys ready for this? Yeah. This is my humor. This is my humor now. Oh, switch the color back. It's fine. There we go. Now it's more white than it started with. Because it needs to be F. Oh no, why is F? Hex colors are weird. I'm sorry. A, B, C, D, E, F, W. C, D, E, F, Cookie Monster. I'm going insane. Help me. Help me. Driven down to madness, and we've only done 70 attempts at this Squirtle. Just goes to show how so ill-prepared I was for this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for all this. So how's everyone doing? You guys not up with me yet? Am I annoying you all to death? So I know I'm annoying myself! Some and I could talk to my shiny Squirtle when I find him and make you feel like I've accomplished something in my life instead of just sitting here in my room wasting away like a total. I really gotta stop being so angry about this. Again, this could take thousands of attempts. I could be here for hours trying to get this Squirtle. It's dumb. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of just this. I don't know why people can handle this. I mean, I compared to speedruns earlier, but wow. A lot more endurance than I give them credit for. To be fair, with it being so rare and taking so long in order to find, when I see that green shell, I'm just gonna flip out and go absolutely crazy. Because I've only had one other time I've gotten a full out shiny. That's at Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go's odds are and way easier to get a shiny in that game than in this game. But I got a shiny Wurmple in Sapphire during a grand. And, seeing that purple worm just, whew, it does things to you. You're just like, or some other equivalent noise of, what? Some other equivalent noise. Whatever noises I may make. Ugh. Volume warning when it happens, though. Keep your volume down when it happens. Because I will be cheering excessively, and I will not be turning this mic down. I will not be turning it. I will be extremely loud when I see that freaking shiny, and I'll be like, oh my god, oh my god! So, keep your volumes down, everybody. Just a warning, keep your volumes down. Keep your volumes down. So this is how it feels, huh? To do something so stupid that you just question your entire existence. I've had the feeling before, now here I am. Now look where we're at. Look what I've done to myself. Just a lot of this. I'm spending hours and hours just looking at a stupid turtle. It's not stupid, it's a good Pokemon. Come on. There's only so much you can take, and I'm planning on doing this until 6. It's not even 4 yet. At 6, I'll check to see if someone's online. Just end this for now. I'm gonna come back to it like tomorrow. When I'm more prepared and try it again! We can keep this going forever. It will take forever, so I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Man. I mean, again, this has been the most time-consuming shiny until we get to a Magikarp one later. Because no doubt we're going for a Magikarp one during one of the routes. Because it'll be before we have Surf, and we're going to do with water, and you know. So, yeah. Just gonna refresh it there, because it's about to do the stupid error messages again. It's fine. It's fine. I can handle this, I swear. Scrub. Scrub. Next time I think I'm gonna have headphones though, so I can't really do a Spotify playlist from my phone because I could just claim it'd just be a nightmare and a half. But I just want other than this, so I just don't lose sanity. Like I clearly am after less than 80 attempts to start going crazy, doing stupid just like A, B, C, D, E, F, Cookie Monster. Push wrong buttons like that over and over again, and I just go crazy and just can't. Again, kudos to the people who do this constantly. There are people now just doing this. Just casually, like, oh, I just want to find the shiny. What happens? We see how long it takes. And just... You know how it is. I'm looking to see like what other people are doing, streaming FireRed or Leaf Glean today. Leaf Glean, bootleg. Nuzlocke, German Nuzlocke, Lev Float, Nuzlocke. Here's a Nuzlocke. Here's a German Nuzlocke. I think this is a Nuzlocke. Yes, a Nuzlocke. Speedrun. Casual playthrough, Nuzlocke. A catching a totally different game. I don't know why it's a FireRed. Oh, it's a Pokemon RPG. No, it's a Pokemon MMO. MMO, I think it's called. I think I played it once, just kind of. It's just like. I've played before. I think this is a Nuzlocke. Bulbasaur only challenge. Challenge run, Nuzlocke, randomizer. Yeah. No one's being incredibly stupid and doing what I'm doing. I'm just causing myself a lot of nightmares and pain. While everyone else is just doing Nuzlocks and crying over their Pokemon when they die, in massive quotes. Casual run. I swear I saw more shiny hunters out here earlier. I really isn't that popular with that sort of thing because the rates are different. This is more of a thing with Let's Go. Mostly. Unless you can get Pokemon Go to actually be streamable, which I can't. I don't know how to get it all set. Like what names like that, it would just train like nothing. So I'm resorting to this. I'm just resorting to this and going for it. And questioning my sanity the entire way through. That's fun! That's fun, isn't it? Fun? What is fun? Not this. Fun is when you're trying to get a shiny turtle and having to talk to yourself like a freaking loony just to stay at a constant pace. Constantly questioning your entire existence and having everyone watching your stream be scared of you. That's it. That's it. That's how we do it here. That's how. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun. I have a wall, so I'm just beating my head into my hand. I'm not giving up, though. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up on little Leonardo. Hey. Man, I did not sleep good last night. I guess I was both excited and scared from this film. But I'm doing it, and I'm too far in, and I can't stop now because then the entire thing would just be pointless. I don't want to spend an hour just wasting my time. No, that's not something I'm here now. This human is so stupid. Everyone will watch fails. She's behind you. I am no fool. I'm losing my mind, and I'm the sign. Go, it's just trying to be better than me at things. Get away from here as fast as you can. Because staying here, you'll go insane like I am, and that will not be fun for anybody. Insanity is not fun. What do you think lockdown's done to us, huh? Dark humor, I love it. Every room is just going to be doing stuff like this for hours and hours. It'd be much faster if we were in the wild, sure. Then we'd only have to do like 500 by now. But here we are. Here we are, just trying this again and again and again, just losing my mind, watching it scrub, slowly walks over and takes the Bulbasaur after I take a... Props to people do this all the time, because I don't know if I can make it through this completely collapsing. Every single time. This is gonna be so annoying. No. Look at this shiny eventually. I'll get it eventually, I swear. I'm not losing my mind, you are. No, you are. No, you are. I know I'm losing my mind, but... I mean, you want to try stuff you've never done before. At least stuff like this, where you're just crying in pain. I'm not really crying. Yet. There'll be a point where I cry during this run. Frickin' know it. There'll be a point where I cry in this run. Guaranteed I will cry. There will be a point where I just cry. Why did I say to do this? I'm questioning my sanity. Man, I've been questioning my sanity for the last 40 attempts at this. Maybe I am insane. Her definition of insanity is just doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So, I guess shiny hunting is probably the most insane thing anybody could ever do. About it. When you think about it. Scrap. Excuse me. There's a meatball sub. Tasted good. There's probably not going to be a point where I'm super lucky. Maybe someday. Look, I know there's a way. They've got this down to a science now. There's a way where you can like use your trainer ID and figure out your secret ID, and then do a bunch of frame perfect selection and whatnot, and then you get a shiny. It can be done. Done by now if I just follow the tutorial on it, but nope, not doing that. Not doing that. I'm playing it somewhat casually because I'm not cheating any other shinies. So why should I cheat this one in? That would just be unfair for everybody. I didn't know how I sound like when I'm bored. I just go brr, 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 brr. If someone's making a fan game, if someone's making a Pokemon fan game, feel free to use those brr, 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 brr. Think of a Pokemon that goes brr, brr, brr. You'll think of something. They come up with stupider ideas. I see much stupider ideas. Like Pokemon Clover, which is Pokemon 4chan. Literally. It's glorious in all of the weirdest ways possible. Man. I can chill. 100! Yes, your language is always underneath Squirtle's feet. Number 100. So that. We set this because otherwise we'll start giving error messages. $100 tries. Been like what? A little over an hour, I think. How long has it been? An hour and a half of actually trying. An hour and a half total because I stretched it. I should kind of fully set up. I should test before I just go in. I should just test it. I should condition myself to love testing. 101 Squirtles. New Disney movie coming out December of 2021. It's gonna be all in live action. It's gonna look inferior to Detective Pikachu, and I'm sorry. Can I say that Disney live action remakes are the worst? I've seen a and they just shouldn't exist. Only a few have something redeemable, like Maleficent's redeemable. Maleficent movie. Maleficent, I'm okay with existing because it goes to a different point of view. So I'm fine with those movies. I'm fine with the live-action 101 Dalmatians, because not only did that get sequels, but also the original movie. The original 101 Dalmatians remake was a live-action movie, and it focused more on the humans and the dogs didn't talk, so it fits with the art style a little bit more, and by that I mean realism actually makes sense. Because now you look at them, they're not talking, they're actually barking, or just looking around. So they're going to justify that movie's existence. Most of the same movie, but we're going to put some HW stuff in it, and we're going to make all live action look worse, and the charm will be all gone, and we're going to remove scenes that are integral to the plot, like we did in Lion King, so Simba's not going to get whacked with a stick anymore, and they're still making more of these. Apparently a Lilo and Stitch one's being made, and that's going to be a nightmare, because that's the CG Stitch, of course. And Stitch is probably going to look horrifying. Hey. I don't know why people keep watching that garbage. It's about 4 o'clock. I have 2 more hours of this. You guys can handle 2 more hours? I don't know if I can. $105 Squirtles. I'd be at like 600 or so encounters in the wild by now. It's so much less time to leave a battle and then run and get another encounter than just to get a Pokeball with a Squirtle in it, wait for all the text boxes, wait for Scrub to get a Bulbasaur, wait for his text box, go into the menu, select the Squirtle, check his shiny, then reset, and then reload the game after like a freaking... Yeah. This one's gonna be the biggest drag until we get the Magikarp one. But I'm gonna get it! I'm gonna get it! Even though I'm an emulator, I'm still playing this legit. For the most part. Legit. But if people can shiny hunt on a bootleg cartridge that erases your data on a DS, then I think this is fine. I mean, people play randomizers, so come on. We'll get this eventually. Hours and hours of trying. Madness because I have no idea what I got myself into. Why did I do this? Shut up, Scrub. I'm getting better at speedrunning this, just to check for shinies and then leave. I'm getting better at that. That's something to look forward to. So many Squirtles lost to the void because I can't find one with a green shell and slightly paler skin. Scales into turtle. It's a reptile. Is it, what, is it a reptile? Or is it a... Like, that means also turtles live in the water, so they could be amphibians. I guess it kind of depends on the turtle. Oh. Just say reptile because that sounds cooler. I don't know the basis of animals work because I'm not a biologist. No, so I really can't. Man. One, baby. 111, baby. It's not a really special number, but it just looks like a bunch of sticks. It's a bunch of sticks. Bunch of sticks. I'm gonna check Discord real quick. Because I want to rage is actually gonna be streaming tonight. Yep, he is. So I can look forward to that. Great news. The person I want to raid today is actually going to be streaming for the first time in a week. A week and a half. He hasn't done the last 3 stream days because he just hasn't been up to. He hasn't been up for it. He hasn't been feeling too great. We need to meet him. We need to meet him. I shot him up before. I might need to take a break for a while, because I don't know if I can just keep this going just constantly like this. Quality entertainment. Also, what's Creatures in... I know Game Freak, I know Pokemon Company, I know Nintendo, obviously. But what's Creatures in... What's that all about? Did they come up with the designs? The struggle. The struggle is where the struggles were. $160 attempts. I haven't had this many attempts on something since Super Meat Boy, which I didn't stream because I don't think you'd be able to see. I don't think raging like that. I already did that enough with Sonic Boom Blast 2. You want to see me do that in the first freaking world? I don't think so. See me rage over not getting a green shelled turtle. It shouldn't be that hard. should be this difficult. You know what? Next stream, I'm gonna have a Pokemon. It should have numbers, and then the numbers will actually look more flashy, and it won't look as bad. So basic. It would fit in the stream a lot better. I'm not gonna have to yell or something, you know. $120. We've 100% Mario 64, everybody. Great achievement here, guys. Notice of the emulator, because those are going to be error messages if I don't after 20, because it's very specific like that. After this batch of 20, I think I'll take a small break, stretch my legs. Or if we get the Squirtle in that time. I mean, this will be at this for a few hours. But I want to read Geo, though. He starts streaming. He's going to start streaming around an hour from now. And I'm going to freaking rate him about an hour in. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised by a tiny ray that nobody will ever see coming. Yes. Can we just agree that Squirtle is the best starter in this game? I think we could all agree on that. Squirtle is best. Squirtle's a good boy. Or girl. Depending on what you get. 1, 2, 3. Kinda skip part of that verse, but you get the joke, and I don't really care. As you can tell, I can't sing worth a crap. Next stream, I'll make sure to have the Pokemon font downloaded. And because Ariel's born. You know what? Just to spice it up. Next time, who's the number around? It won't look so blind anymore. 24, and then we're going to select, I don't know, Century School book, why not? Just to make it look different from the rest of the stream. Why not? Why not? Why not? Maybe Century School book is what we need in order to get a shiny. Just change the font and make it look better, and then it won't be so difficult on you. Like, this matters. We gotta find at least a little bit of entertainment in the freaking boring stuff. So we just have fun by just changing the font around. Now you can see what every number looks like in Century Schoolbook. It doesn't look as boring anymore. Yay! That's a new theme song. I'm sorry. Shut up, scrub. Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you think, scrub. Nobody likes you, scrub. Not even your grandpa is like, oh, calm down. You'll get your Pokemon eventually. Stop being so whining and proud about everything. Don't make me return your bird. Oh, hello there, my memes. How you doing? Right now, I'm just struggling through the grind of trying to get a green-shelled turtle. Which, again, shouldn't be that hard. I mean, you think it wouldn't. But welcome to shiny hunting. It's a pain. It's all weird. Yeah. I gotta get a better way of setting his counter up, because I don't want to keep switching back and forth between my settings and the game, and I'm gonna keep this open constantly. It's just gonna I don't want anything that's too CPU intensive, like freaking Google Chrome and you go the RAM and everything, and I'll figure out something. I'll get better at this shiny hunting thing, I promise. Don't worry, once we get this shiny Squirtle, things will start picking up, because then we can encounter thousands of Pokemon per stream, because then we just run around in the wild instead of having to constantly do this. Software said, and then load the title screen, and yada yada yada. Can you tell how frustrated I am yet? I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people can just 1,000 times trying to get a Pokemon like this. There's a lot more endurance than I can keep up with. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. All I know is that I don't think I'm cut out for this, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm a glutton for punishment and I'm bored. I'm bored, okay? I'm bored. It's gonna be the most satisfying thing when this Squirtle, when I open this screen and it's gonna show a shiny Squirtle. When I open that screen and it shows a shiny Squirtle, I can feel good about myself. After waiting 15 hours. There's no doubt it's gonna take that long. Yeah, you get it. You get it. You get it. You're right. So my memes, have you ever found any shinies before in Pokemon? I wouldn't blame me if you haven't. Like, what's in this game? Like 1 in 8,100 and something? Like, they're extremely rare. Involving like a trainer ID that go into this. My trainer ID there is involved in the calculations. I know! 15 hours! I mean, it's faster when you're in the wild because you can run around in the wild and you counter a Pokemon and run, and it takes like 10 seconds between encounters. Here, it takes like, I don't know, a minute between encounters. You have to reset. It's ridiculous. It's like speedrunning. I've made this analogy before. You found 2 in a row and let's go! Wow! What were they? Did I move the counter up? I don't think I put the counter up. I'm gonna go and put the counter up. I don't know if I forgot or not. I might have. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'm looking at the show. I forgot earlier. Great. I'm sidetracked now. Can't focus on 2 different things at once. A shiny Slowbro and Cloyster. Not bad. I've gotten 1 shiny outside of Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, I've gotten 99 random shinies of all sorts of Pokemon. And in a mainline game, I've only gotten 1 shiny, and it was a Wurmple. A purple Wurmple. Weren't even hunting? Yeah, to be fair, Let's Go is a bit more kind in that regard, because shiny hunting is weird. Shiny hunting now in Go, in Let's Go, it requires, like, catch chains? You just catch the same Pokemon and roll like hundreds of times, and that increases your shiny rate eventually. I think your shiny rate is just higher in general, because Gen 6 maxes out with like 1 in 4,096 to the default. Or something like that. Still, 2 in a row is pretty lucky when you're not even aiming for any in particular. A lot better than I could do, that's for sure. As we're playing Pokemon Go, and then I get like 2 rolls back to back during Community Day. Oh, that was sweet. Do you play Pokemon Go? Just trying to get Articuno. I tried doing that once on my own time in this game, and trust me, you've got it easier. You've got it easier in Let's Go. You may not be able to chain Articuno or whatnot, but luckier, you got a higher chance of getting them than I do. You got a higher chance of getting them than I do, for like double. After this encounter, I'm going to take a small break and stretch because I've been at this for, like, what, how long? Nearly 2 hours? Yeah. I need a break. Whew. Let's see. Is it shiny? No. Well, look at my failures. And, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go stretch real quick. I'm back. I mean, I count Pokemon Go because it's technically a Pokemon game, and you can't even get shinies of every Pokemon yet. There are plenty of Pokemon that don't have their shinies yet. Mostly in like Gen 4 and 5, like half of them don't. So I count them. I've got 99, and I've been looking for a shiny Wurmple in there because sentimental value from Sapphire, you know? Not a reset simulator, because every 20 times I reset, like every single point, like every 20, it goes like, I can't do this thing. And it's like, I can't do this thing. And it's like, oh, I can, never mind. Yes, I'm using an emulator because it's more convenient for me, and if people can use bootleg cartridges that delete your save data on DSs, then I guess this is fine. I'm not using cheat codes, I'm using save states, I'm not manipulating the game in any way whatsoever. And they've got shiny hunting down to a science now. I could just use that, but I'm not. I think that's cheating. Let's actually select our text. Shiny text. Subwitch ready, and there we go. And 41. The struggle, man. I have the window always active in the back, so that way it doesn't freaking stop in the camera. But sometimes you get stuff like that where I press the Z button and it's like 141Z. It sounds like a currency. Anyway, great job with your shinies, my memes. I'll nickname it when I know for sure it's a shiny. I'll get the name rater and then I'll change the name because I'm gonna name it Leonardo because Ninja Turtles and leader of the team and whatnot. Ha 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 ha. Jokes. I also got some Hershey's Kisses while I was up and about, so I have a few of those. So you can feel the taste of insanity from my mouth. Whatever that tastes like. Name Squirtle because I don't want to name it every single time. That's just bound to be annoying because I name it and then it's not shiny and then I reset and I wasted a minute and a half of my time. You know how it is. Pokemon be like that. It's gonna accidentally knock out a shiny. I know it's gonna happen at some point. I mean, I'll probably keep one relatively low-level Pokemon on me at all times. Just to make sure I don't accidentally kill it in one swoop. But once we get the ability to get False Swipe, we don't have to worry about levels, and we can just knock us shiny down to 1 health no matter what, and then cap it. And then it'll be no problem. So once we get to Vermilion, we just grind with the Farfetch until it learns false swipe. And then we can use eggs to get on the spirit to avoid the trading limitations. I don't want it to accidentally be like, I'm not getting this in 5 shiny. That'd be annoying. You know. Basic plan for how this is supposed to go. Not super planned out. So, I don't really know how the egg system works. Because the egg system is its own beast, like egg moves and whatnot. My hope is that I think I'm right with my research. Because my research with eggs taught me that in earlier gens, like Gen 3, the move that the baby gets will always be from the dad. And the Pokemon it is will always be the mom. So, unless it's like a Ditto involved, and then it's a whole different story. Dittos are weird. Dittos are that weird wild card that don't even function properly half the time. It's weird. My plan is I know the Farfetch is male, so I just need a female Spearow, and I can just hope that eggs work right. And then I won't have to worry anymore. And then I can just feel a lot better about myself, knowing that I'll be able to knock down a shiny. And thank you for the follow, my memes. Just saw that. Just looking over back at the phone. I'm going for the chat because if I open up Google Chrome or anything, it's gonna lag everything. I know for a fact. I'm using Twitch Studio for the last stream with Sonic Google Blast 2, and it did not go too well. It ran mostly fine, but then the frames dropped and everything lagged, and it was a nightmare. So I'm just using OBS right now until I can get some sort of better solution. Yeah, thanks for the follow, dude. I don't want everything to lag, because then it would just take even longer. And it wouldn't even sound good. The game was starting to go and then it just not sound good, and then it's trying to like friggin' 10% longer to find. You know? You probably don't. Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know your life. I also don't know how to do proper humor, so I don't know. Herpity dear. Nope. I'm really jealous of the videos I've seen with shiny hunting, by the way, because even though I've seen some like, oh, it's like 1,700 attempts, 8,000 attempts to this Pokemon, I get it. But when I look up Shiny Squirtle on YouTube, like Shiny Squirtle Soft Reset, I see videos where they give their starters in like the first like, 15, and it hurts. I'm nearly 150 in, and I've gotten nothing. And I mean, people are just luckier than I am, and people have figured out strats in order to get shinies more consistently, especially in later gens, like Gen 6, because you can have a cunning some Pokemon that way. I don't know if Sweetsen's a thing yet, but you know, people have got shiny hunting down to a science. Sadly, I don't want to take the time to learn that science because I feel like it's somewhat cheating, because it involves a lot of frame perfect and your secret ID shenanigans, and I am not for that. Though if I was up for that, I'd probably have gotten Squirtle by now. So, yeah, it's a double-edged sword. I don't want to use the science. Science is cool, but I don't want to use it because that takes too long. Hey, 150. Now we've 100% Super Mario 64 DS. Gotta make these jokes now. But I feel it. I feel that shiny Squirtle's out there. It's within my grasp, I know it. Chin up. Chin up. 151. Now we have all the Pokemon in Gen 1. I know numbers in Nintendo games. That means I'm cool. I'm sorry. When you're bored and you've been doing this for nearly roughly 2 hours of just this, you slowly go more and more insane. It's ridiculous. And I tried shiny hunting in Pokemon Go to try to get a Wurmple during the bug out event, and that did not go well. 4 incense and nothing, which is like 160 Pokecoins. It's awful. I hate myself for it. So I guess just shiny luck's just not a thing for me. I don't know. So the 4th of July is coming up. I'm gonna be spending that time down at the campground with my grandparents because I'm not sure if they own the campground or what, but the campground they go to like every weekend and every 4th of July, like the Saturday of, which coincidentally is the 4th of July this year, they do a celebration and they have like fireworks show off and everything. It's actually really neat. It's also in the middle of nowhere, which means I can't stream. I can barely use my phone because you can barely get any signal out there unless I'm like on top of a slide or something. So we're taking off that day. So I can't do Sonic Rumble Bus 2 Saturdays that day. And I'm going to do another stream of this tomorrow or not. I might. I really want the Squirtle, and I don't think I'm going to be getting it today at this rate, but I know. I mean, nothing's really set in stone. I guess nothing's really set in rock, I guess. Because Pokemon type things, funny. Funny joke! Yeah. I watch Game Grumps, a lot of people do. I can steal their jokes, it's fine, nobody cares. And then someone's like, I can't play dressing. I hope I'm not annoying you. But this game's also annoying me, so I think it's just kind of bouncing off to everybody at this point. I will get this shiny, I am determined. Though if we don't get it before 6, I'm gonna stop for the day, because... I can only muster so much of this. Run around like Route 1 getting shinies, then it wouldn't be as bad. And I'm like 10. I'd be nearly done. Again, I'm just surprised people have the endurance to do this so much. Lord knows I don't. But I'm forcing myself to do this anyway because I want to have an excuse to stream and I couldn't think of anything else. So... There's something wrong with me, I swear. And if you can't tell, the autistic part of the game guy is 100% true. I'm not lying. And yes, I have gotten banned on stuff for my username before. Despite the fact I'm autistic. So... you should make that an option when you sign up to things like, are you autistic? And then you say yes. And like, okay, now you're exempt from the no autistic in name rule. Even though there shouldn't be anything wrong with autism being a thing anyway. I mean, I don't want to be used as a slur, sure, but... I mean... Come on. Stay in the obvious and making noises. It's Pokemon Shiny Hunting. That's their theme song now, and I just thought of it. Someone made that intro. Maybe sing it better than I can, because I can't sing worth a crap. So. Yeah, this is boring. Welcome to Pokemon Shiny Hunting. Things will pick up whenever we get out of Oak's Lab. Because when we get out of Oak's Lab, we can finally get the parcel and go back. Then we get Pokeballs. And then we can start running around Route 1 and like 10 times as many Pokemon. And the time it's taking me to encounter 158 Squirtle. This game's some soft reset when you're running around in grass. It'd also be less boring if there were more people here, but even if I got somebody to do a co-commentary, I don't want to lag the game because my computer's not the best. It's a freaking laptop, for Pete's sake. It's a laptop. Laptop not good. Even though it's running Windows 10, it seems very primitive in terms of its capabilities. I mean, it only has like 256 space, and it uses like half of that on its own. So, best equipment here, that's all I'm saying. I could use the speed up, sure, but I'm not gonna. I want to do this legit, and speed up is not legit. You'd make it faster, sure, and then we get like 2 or 3 shines a stream, and I had to reset because error messages would pop regardless after 20. But yeah, speeding up would definitely make it faster, and I'd still find the shinies regardless, but even then, it's still cheating. What's an endurance run if you could just skip the entire part of the endurance run? That makes it so enduring. Don't worry, we're only gonna keep this up for like another hour and 15 minutes or so. I mean, it's probably less boring in Let's Go, because in Let's Go you can just run around and catch everything. Catch everything or run from battle or whatever, and it works. Here it's just like, so after we save the game, and then we wait for the title screen, and then we have to wait for the save to stop doing the recap thing, because this is FireRed, and they do that for some stupid reason. I don't know how to turn that off, and I don't think you can. Give it on, select yes, wait for the cutscene play out, nickname it. Let Scrub get his Bulbasaur, check the screen, see if it's shiny. If it's not shiny, then repeat the process 500 freaking times. Welcome to FireRed. It's a turtle. I don't have much charisma, can't you tell? I can't just keep this going with my charm and wit, because I have neither. I'm acting like I do, but I don't. Don't worry, in an hour and 15 minutes, I'll get you guys a less boring stream. Man, it doesn't. I mean, it's technically true. It's less boring. I didn't get the Pokemon first. I'm slipping. I'm slipping. That's fun. Make mistakes and act like it's an accident, even if it was or wasn't, and you will never know. And you can spend the next 15 minutes thinking about it before you ultimately forget, because I'm going to be raging about the fact that it's not a shiny. Yeah, this is very forced. This is very forced humor, and I know you guys aren't a fan of it, but I have to do something, because otherwise it's just silence or sing. We just talk. There's that, I guess. I can talk. I love to talk. Gonna watch Shrek. Hey. I mean, I'm glad that later Pokemon games realized that people were shiny hunters. Because they made it easier to get shinies. It was fun to get shinies with like the shiny catch chains and whatnot. And even like the newest anime, the Pokemon Sword and Shield anime. They actually have a guy on there that's specifically filling his Pokedex with shiny Pokemon. So they know shiny hunters exist, and they acknowledge them in official media, and I love that. I love that. But in these early games, not so much. I guess because the internet didn't really have as much of a presence in terms of like streaming like this. So no one really seemed to care. It's like, oh, I got a shiny, neat. People being confused, like, why is this one sparkling and why is its colors different? Times have changed. 100%. Three eternities later. Forced humor is forced, but I need to do something. Because otherwise, you're just watching the exact same thing over and over again. You know, when you think about it, speedrunners actually have it better off than shiny hunters, because even if they reset the first 5 seconds of half the runs they do, at least they're doing something besides press the A button, press the A button. Make sure you don't press the A button here. They actually use the control pad whenever they play. You should thought of A and B, A and B, A and B, A and B. And then we'll switch the number around. Hershey's Kiss in the mouth. Ugh. I think as I tried doing this stuff in my own time before. After I found that in Sapphire, needless to say, did not go nearly as well in my other attempts. See, it doesn't happen when you're trying. I don't know how they do this. They have more endurance than I do, and I guess the whole, like, you know the reward, and you have a lot of time on your hands, you have a lot of endurance. It's a massive endurance test. I mean, I keep bringing speedrunning, but that's kind of what it is. Doing the same things over and over again, hoping for something to work out better. Doesn't work out, you reset. You did it hundreds of times a day. I mean, it's also less boring when you're actually in a route running around grass, because then they actually less than 10 seconds. And you'll find another one. Here, it's like 1 or 2 every minute, because you have to keep resetting the game, because there's only 1 Squirtle in the entire game, unless... And eggs just take even more time, because you have to actually walk the hatchet. Even then, we're not anywhere close to that yet. You still have to go through Route 1, 2, a couple of towns, and Mount Moon. So... I'll get it eventually. No doubt I'll get this eventually, and then this run will really get started. I'm already chasing the number because I don't want to be forgetful about it again. Because no doubt I will be forgetful about it again. I'm too busy ranting. Again, congratulations to the people who time to get like all the shinies in existence without cheating. Great job on them. But come on. Every frame decides when it's going to be a shiny or not, as long as you're in a certain frame. I mean, there's a few videos on the subject, actually. I'm going to go ahead and actually... Give me a second. I'm going to search up a video I watched to show me like, the science of it all. Where is it? Yeah. There's a video I saw where I talked about one of the science of it all. Use Gen 6 as an example. Use Gen 7 as an example. Gen 7. The science is relatively the same in other generations too. What's that video? I never watched it. Where is it? Let's go ahead and cover the link. And half of the Johto decks. I'm gonna link a video in chat now. It doesn't go into detail of like how all of it works. Can I actually like tap into it, please? Try not. I'm not gonna like, paste it in this chat. Whatever. Look up the channel Tech Rules, and he did a video about that stuff. It's not super in depth. He doesn't give a tutorial about how the program works or anything, but you can see how you can like forcefully and like get yourself without actually having to change the game itself. Press the wrong button again. Yeah, Tech Rules goes a lot of depth in the actual like inner workings of a game. They did a video about Spire's anti-cheat, and it's glorious. The game just implodes on itself if you pirate it. It's amazing. Problem is, he goes so in depth with these things that it takes him months to make a video. When he makes a video, you get like half an hour to an hour of pure inner workings of games, and it's like he did a video about how a game completely broke the 3DS security. I forget all he did. Yeah, I recommend you check out Tech Rules. It's a really cool channel, I'll admit. And that's how I actually got inspired to do this challenge. I'm like, huh, now I want to shiny hunt again, but I didn't want to use that cheating method. So it looked different than 3, so meh. Not too much different. Similar rules to apply, but it's enough of a difference to be a mess. There's like 2 or 3 different timers you can use, and they all have different inputs, and it's a mess. It's a mess. And if I would have figured it out, I probably would have had it done by now. But at the same time, I don't want to do that. I was like, here, this frame here. If I press A, then the squirrel spawns, technically. Now the squirrel's generated. You can time it. So like, turn your normal ID, and then try to guess at your secret ID using some sort of weird math. And then, using that information, it gives you a certain time you have to wait. Then you time the frame right, and then you get your shiny. It's really weird, but they figured out how the math works in this game. And it's impressive. It's really impressive. I don't know how they do it. People are just so desperate for those shiny Pokemon that they do anything, really. Do anything. Including stream, basically 3.5 hours of nothing. Because you're bored, you kind of want to finish for not even do something for more than like 3 minutes before just collapsing on yourself. If I was doing this casually and not doing it for a stream, I would have given up like 170 attempts ago. I just could not be asked to keep going. You know? Again, props to the shiny hunters who do this all the time. Congratulations. You probably have the highest endurance, and highest amount of motivation of anybody in the even speedrunners, because speedrunners can at least like get records and play the game for more than 3 minutes before collapsing in on themselves. Remember to be mad here. Scrap. I'm gonna make this stream look better before next stream, which will probably be tomorrow. I'm not gonna have like a fancy layout or anything, but it's at least not gonna look so bland. So, yeah, maybe and maybe you'll have a GIF of the Pokemon I'm going for instead of a sprite image of the sprite from the game. I'll plan to think it out while I'm watching the other videos and streams. So that's good. Really impressive how people do this constantly. I don't know how they can, but they can. It's a miracle. It's a straight up miracle. The Hoenn-Dex? Oh god, imagine if I was a full-time shiny hunter for this game. I'd go for every single shiny in the entirety of Leaf Green, FireRed, and Sapphire, and Ruby, and Emerald all together at the same time. Get a full Gen 3 Dex, it's all shiny. That would be so annoying! I don't even think it's possible. That'd be so awkward. There has to be a way to get Mew, right? Because Mew used to be a glitch in Gen. You could just find it randomly, like, we'll just put them in as like a secret or something. I don't know. And then Gen 2, transfer them, I don't think you can find them normally. There's also an event that gives you Mew. And then there was Gen 3, where you can't transfer any of your stuff from 1 and 2. So you have to put them somewhere. Maybe one of the GameCube titles that they did with Jirachi, I don't know. But Jirachi's like a bonus disc. It's like a pre-order bonus. So I don't know. I don't know how people do this. I don't know how the game fully works. Getting the full deck is annoying. Getting a full shiny deck would be 20 times more annoying. Yeah. Imagine doing that stuff nowadays when there's like 800 and something Pokemon, like 800, 900, it's a whole bunch of them now. It's ridiculous. How many Pokemon are there? There's 151 in the original game, 100 more in Gen 2, 100, like, maybe 200 more in Gen 3? I don't know. It's complicated. Every gen, like, adds like 100 and something now. I don't know how they can keep this up. And I got Sword and Shield, like, not having every single Pokemon and just dialing this back a little bit makes a lot of sense. I just wish people wouldn't get so pissy about it, you know? Bring back the national Dex. Oh, shut up. Yeah, Pokemon Home, it's good enough. Pokemon Home is your national Dex. Transfer everything from your past games like you had to do for half of the games anyway. Come on. Just because you can't use them in Sword and Shield, don't be all... And who knows? They might add them all back eventually as like raids or whatnot. Come on. Yeah, let you get a shiny Zero Aura. I don't think you can get that in Gen 7 or whatever. You should be happy. Doing special things you would never dream of having. Come on. Come on, guys. Pokemon fanbase getting so entitled. America gets hit games anymore. Remember the days of Gen 1 where Pokemon was the glitchiest game in all of existence? You guys still loved it? Why can't we go back to those days? I'm happy with a brokenly coded mess. Not anymore, you're not. I'm sorry, I got so tired of like going to a Pokemon sweep like, hey, here's a fun GIF we made of Slowpoke, or hey, here's an announcement for what's coming up to Pokemon Go. Like, Mega Evolution this year. Sweet! But then you look down and someone's just complaining about the national Dex not being in Gen 8, and I'm like, dude, shut up. Nobody cares. We've moved on. We've moved on from talking the national Dex. We've moved on to talk about the low poly trees. We've moved on. Now shut up and enjoy your shiny Zera Aura. Come on. I'm sorry. Just... I had to see it, you know? I know that people who run like the Twitter accounts are having a lot of fun. I know they have a lot of fun with doing what they do. But people are just like so ungrateful. Like, come on. I just want to look at the cute Pokemon. Why do you gotta be so mean about it? If anything, you guys should be up to that Crystal Onyx isn't a real thing in the games. That should have been a color for its shiny. Let's be like a regional variant. That would be cool. I would love that. Oh, people are complaining that you can't get a freaking... I don't know, what's not in Sword and Shield? I don't know. Shut up, guys. Like, focus on the new guys. You guys were in love with the new guys before. What happened? Why must you complain so much? I mean, God. I mean, the game's... So many people play the game that... updating the constantly, they added freaking expansion packs for it. And a bunch of people hate it, like DLC in Pokemon. It's a natural evolution to it, when you think about it. So every gen gets like a couple sets of games. Like Gen 1 has red and blue, or red and green, or whatever, in every region. And then you get yellow. We had Gen 2 with gold, silver, and then crystal. And then we had Gen 3 with ruby, sapphire, then emerald, and then fire red and leaf green. And they kept doing that. And then when Gen 5 came around, it was just black and white. They didn't do like a gray version. So I think all they did was just make it so that way the expansion packs were like the equivalent of getting these extra games. I don't know. I think it makes a lot of sense for Pokemon to do that sort of stuff. I wish I could experience Gen 8 because Gen 8 looks like fun. I just love how Pokemon's doing different things to keep things fresh, but people are just ungrateful. You know? Come on. Come on, people. One more hour of this. It's just so time consuming. After we get Squirtle done, after Squirtle, things will be a lot faster because we can just check like 100 Pokemon. It'll be so much faster and so much more encounters, and our shine will probably increase by then. But it's just hard. This won't be the only slow part either. Like, this game will be slow. This playthrough's gonna be slow. It's gonna be a slow challenge run. I know. Just because I have a lot of time on my hands nowadays. You know? Thank you. Streams. I guess I could. The only one I have a set schedule for is the Saturday stuff, and even then, I have to cancel this Saturday's Sonic Roboblast stream. Why? There is a notification gets sent out every time. You're probably not gonna miss much if it comes out late because there's gonna be more of this. Just more running around and getting shiny Pokemon that never spawn. Just go there, and there just click this, it's not shining, and then reset, and it's just... I'll probably be streaming more tomorrow, and it'll definitely look better than whatever blind stuff I put together today. And for sure, I promise that before next week is done, we will have our shiny Squirtle, and we will finally progress in the game. I 100% promise that. Because we'll keep at this for so long that it'll just give us the shiny. I don't care how long it takes. I mean, 3 hours is a lot already. But I'm willing to go for the full 15 hours if that's what it takes to get Squirtle to be shiny. I am willing to wait that long. I'm willing to wait that long. If I can do it constantly, what's stopping me? And I really gotta build up my patience a lot more. Over the years, I've become way more impatient lately. So doing this might actually be good for me. To learn patience. It is a virtue, after all. I do have a Twitter account, so you can check that out and I'll announce when I'm streaming then. But, I have been noticeably political on that in recent years. I have opened a new account on... what was it called? Parlor. And from now on, all the political stuff's going to be going there instead. So now, my channel, my Twitter account's mainly going to be used for announcements. For my YouTube and this. Eggplants have white milk or something. What? What? What in the... what? Where did this eggplant stuff come from? Is that one of your memes? So long story short, I'll now have to stream on Twitter. I'll now stream on Twitter, you get a notification on Twitch because you follow. And there should be a bell or something. I don't know. That goes for YouTube as well. Subscribe and ring the bell, I guess. Because now the subscribe button doesn't really mean much anymore. The subscribe button used to do the notification stuff for you, but now it doesn't. Because YouTube was really confusing like that. Twitch, I could understand having a reason. Because it makes more sense than YouTube. Come on. I mean, these are the best. They're jobs, really. But that's what we got. It can really use some optimization, really. A little bit more transparency and less random garbage. Like YouTube has a subscribe button. Used to be the way to notify people. The last time they notified people, so they made a bell instead of just subscribe. That bell didn't work, so they made it so it's like 3 options. Notify me, don't notify me, and notify me like half the time. You little. You little! This ain't a lewd stream. This isn't one of those streams. I'm not OnlyFans or whatever. Oh, man. So long story short, Twitch and YouTube have a lot of work to do. Social media in general has a lot of work to do, really. They get their shit together. I have to get my shit together to get more patience by doing stuff like this for 3 hours straight. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? And could constantly. I don't know if I could ever manage that. Once this runs over, once this challenge was completely over in like a few months, then I'm not gonna worry about it again. I'm not doing this after that. Unless I do like a weekly thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll make shining a weekly thing. I'm not sure. Nothing's really set in stone yet, and I don't really want it to be. Okay, you cut that out right now, mister. Or you're grounded. Oy. That's what I get. That's what I get for streaming. People do stuff like that. Welcome to the internet. Or through just motorcycle.
In the future, humor will be randomly generated. Randomly generated? Randomly generated!
That talking cucumber was onto something. He knew. Larry knew the entire time. Scrub. I'm tempted to play the clip, but because VeggieTales is owned by DreamWorks now, I don't want to get copyright claimed. You'll just have to deal with my impressions, guys.
I wouldn't say I'm the wittiest of cucumbers, but...
I can do a pretty decent anime Squirtle. Yeah. I think I ended up spooking somebody during a raid hour once, because we were there's a Charmander nest at the time. So while we were waiting for the next raid to end, we were just catching some Charmander out in the park. I just do the Charmander voice, and someone's like, "Holy crap, that sounds exactly like it's an anime." I'm like, "Eh?" I wasn't laptop mic, but you get the point. When you're bored, you have a lot of time to work on your impressions.
Thinking about running to bed, let's get some ice cream. Wanna go?
Not really.
You want ice cream?
We do shakes tomorrow. No! Dude! No! A, we aren't gonna see Zubat for a while, and B, no! It's just not. It's just not. Let's just not say we didn't, and then we just, you know, move on. And feel a lot better that we didn't do it with a Zubat. That 1992, yes. can't see color fast enough, but da 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 da. Yeah, whatever. I've done this for too long. Stop! Don't! 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 Your messages are really annoying. You have to be sent every 20 times. I can understand you're bored and whatnot, but you don't have to make jokes like that. Also, wouldn't it probably be a bad choice because the fangs would bite down too hard and they'd suck your blood? Ew. Besides, Golbat's mouth is way wider. Oh god, what have I done? No! Let's not talk about that anymore. Just focus on freaking resetting the game hundreds of times to get a freaking green shelled turtle. Okay? Just focus on that. This takes so long. This takes so long. Da-da-da-da-da. 40 more minutes. Don't worry, I'll keep track of how many times we've tried. Don't make me time you out, dude. I didn't know you were into animals like that. You disgust me, good sir. Or madam, I'm not judging. Except I totally am, because... Ew. I mean, you aren't the worst person I've seen, but... Come on, this is... This is not the place for this. Everything was fine, and then you just made it all weird. And very uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable enough having to reset 200 times. Stop. Stop it. Stop. I know where babies come from. Please don't. They come from eggs. I get it. I will keep this one as long as I have to. I will just keep grinding. I did not mean to. You know what? You know what? I named him No. I named him No. Did I move the number up already? I did not. I'm gonna move the number up. His name is No. And now No is gone. Stop! Don't make me time you out, mister. Well, if the game still says we're it's because I keep resetting. We've really been at this for nearly 3 hours. 3 hours of just obtaining a Squirtle. Again, and again, and again. It's enough to drive a man insane. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. I know you're just joshing, but please, this is not. I'm annoyed more than anything. No hate towards you, man. Just. I don't like a type of humor when it's in reference to monsters based off of animals, especially cute little guys like squirrels. It feels wrong. No hard feeling. Just turn it down a little. Just takes so dang long. Reminder, there are people online who have gotten shiny stars in like 20 attempts. Right now. We've gotten nowhere. First we got is walking up to a patch of grass, Professor Tree Man being like,
Oh, you really need more careful, sir.
and then drag us back to his lab, and then we just keep picking up the same turtle over and over again. The same turtles, different natures, different genders. None of them are shiny, so really I don't really. It's gonna and this could go on for a while. There is a video here that says it took someone 3,416 soft resets, but they had like 4 games running at the same time, and I'm not doing that. Do it for the sake of getting this over with, but at the same time, I really just can't. And it'd be so inconsistent. I mean, I don't want to go to those masters, but that's how they do it. Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? I think he's threatening me. I suddenly don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. Please, dude, tone it down. Tone it down. I will time you out if you keep this up. I don't want to have to do that because you're the only one actually talking in chat. If you don't want to get timed out, then please stop with jokes that look like threats from emojis. I'm a fan of dark humor, sure, but this is not the place. This is not the place for that, man. This is not the place. Please just tone it down some. Well, I'm bored too. Well, I'm gonna be going for another half hour at this point. And this is what shiny hunting is, just doing this hundreds of times. I don't know how they do it either. I mean, half the time they have the windows open with the same game half the time. They have like 3 or 4 different copies just running at the same time to expose the process some. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's a challenge run, not a find some way to exploit the system and make it a lot easier run. It's not how I roll. It's not how I roll, man. Let's actually wait some time, but let's wait a little bit of time. Oh yeah. Now it's a different squirrel than I was. The science of this game is weird. Your jokes again, but ouch. Unless you're actually serious, in that case, are you okay? Let's make the text do this. 'Cause I'm bored. Oh, that actually happened. With all this talk about doing it, I wasn't so sure. Wow. Did you see a doctor for that? Jeez. Things took a really serious turn. A really dark turn. It's creepy. Just, eh. Let's go change the number now and just. I wasn't able to reproduce. My wife was mad just because I did see a doctor. But why would she be mad about that? Part of me is still thinking there's like a punchline coming up, but at the same time, you weren't using emojis, so it might not be a joke. And I feel very conflicted and very worried, and I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, man. And no, I'm not gonna ask for photo evidence. That's right, I went there. So now we're talking. This took a really dark turn. I feel like the joke's better. I think I like the jokes better than all this. Wow. I mean, this part of me still has a feeling you're trolling. But I don't want to seem like I'm being rude about it. And for these to be like, you joking about friggin' getting a blowjob from a zoo bat or whatever, and then turn into my wife divorced me because I got bit by a shark. I'm not sure what to think. That doesn't sit right with me. So she tried to become my girlfriend. Okay, dude. Dude, this cannot be real. This cannot be a real thing. And if it is, I'm very uncomfortable now. I was more comfortable with the dick jokes, dude. I mean, I don't really know if you're messing with me or not. But it seems so drastic. You got bit in the crotch by a shark. And then you divorced your wife because she got mad at you for not being a man, and then she tried to kill your girlfriend? What? What kind of weird story is this? I can't believe it. You're not trolling. Are you sure? Because that just feels weird. Just admit something like that on the stream. Like, that's something you should call the police over. But not bring it up on this stream. Okay, she's still in jail. Okay. Why did you bring that up here? This got way too dark. This is supposed to be a game with cute little creatures that turn into big monsters. And you turn it about a weird... People watching the archive of this are probably having a riot right now, because they probably know what's going on. This doesn't feel real. This doesn't feel real at all. You don't have to leave. I just don't think this is an appropriate place to talk about such matters. Like, I don't know. Imagine worse things to be said, but you don't have to leave. Just feels so wrong. It sounds really fucked up, dude. Ugh. There you go. And she... Wait, if she's in jail, how did she cut it off? There's a plot hole in the story. How did you cut your dingle off if she was still in jail? Did this happen before she went to jail, or what? I mean, the story just seems so absurd. I don't even know how we got to this point. How did we get to this point? What happened? I'm very concerned. Dude. It's 50. I'm trying to have a bunch of frames at this point and see if I can hit the marker. I don't know. Different timing might result in different squirtles than normal. I might find a shiny, who knows? It's like 1 in 8,190 something chance or something. I don't know. It's rare. So, yeah. We'll be out here. We could be doing this for a while, you know. You done with your story memes, or? Walking around to delay some frames and maybe increase my chances of shinies. Different squirtle frames than normal would make a higher chance of getting something different. Sure, it's taking a long time to answer me. Guess the story's done. Because that was really dark, dude. I wonder if my text speed's still on normal, or if it's on fast. I don't know. Did I keep it on fast from my last playthrough, or is it still on normal? It's on fast, alright. Just want to make sure. Wait, was it on normal? This was a stereo, man. Oh, man. Why did I keep it on mono like that? Come on. Can't stereo. You want some good stereo audio? Hmm? Good stereo audio? Brr. 15 more minutes. So I think I'm going to complete this set and then do one more set of 20. And if we don't get this Squirtle before 260, then we'll stop. Oh, hello! How you doing, Shiny Zero? I'm still at the beginning of the game. Yep. Just started this today, earlier this afternoon. Yeah, I kind of have the soft reset for Squirtles. Takes a lot longer. I'm going this for about 3.5 hours. I'm only gonna keep this going for about 13 more minutes. But yeah. To be fair, 232 is still nothing. 233 is still nothing. Because I've seen people who've taken like 1,700 attempts to get a Charmander. Like, dude, it's ridiculous. I am going to be trying more tomorrow. And once we get the Squirtle, we'll finally be free to move on to the next area. I can get Oak's Parcel, come back, get Pokeballs, and then we can start grinding through Route 1. I might do a Nuzlocke, but not this. This will not be a Nuzlocke. Thank God. I would not be able to handle that. But thanks for the compliment. I kind of just hate it in my own voice, really. I mean, I've never done one before. Maybe when I'm finally done with this run, maybe I'll try it. Oh, there's Means. He's back. So you kind of missed what's going on here. memes is telling me some sort of really dark story about a time a shark bit him in the crotch. It led to some sort of situation with his wife turning into a psychopath or something. I don't know if it's real. He says it's real, but I honestly don't believe it. So, I don't know. At least I found a shiny today. Even if it wasn't the one I was looking for. Hey. Yeah, FireRed's really good. Probably the best version of Kanto, honestly. Let's Go feels too different from standard Pokemon. But yeah, FireRed's really good. Fixes a lot of the weird bugs that the original Red and Blue had. It was very weird. Just FireRed mainly because, I mean, the Game Boy Advance came so I can emulate it and stream it a lot easier. Yeah, I'm not using cheat codes, I'm not using any programs that keep track of time and do specific frames and whatnot. Standard vanilla, standard grind. Nice! I mean, if you can run Doom on a calculator, running Pokemon Blue should not be hard. Calculators are amazing, man. I wonder if calculators nowadays can run FireRed. That'd be a large step forward. I wish I knew more of the specifics for shiny hunting. I know they have it kind of down to a science where you can use your trainer ID and calculate like a secret ID or something with some weird math, and then you can use a timer to time the right frame, and then you can find your shiny. And I'm not doing that because it's too complicated. Well, I probably would have had one by now. Just on Nintendo Switch and playing Pokemon Sword. You love it fire on the calculator, yeah. I would too. How's Pokemon so big? Cannot speak. Had that problem for a little while. So how's Pokemon Sword treating you? How's the most controversial game in the Pokemon series going for you? Okay. I wish I could play Pokemon Sword. I want to experience Gen 8, really. Lots of people are like, yeah, but, you know. Hey, you're not, yeah, you keep telling this weird story. Look, now you're like, my memes, listen. It's not that I don't care, it's that I don't believe your story. It's super dark and all over the place, and I don't know how the hell we got here. But, I mean, this should be a matter that you shouldn't be consoling me about. This isn't my sort of deal. Oh, you caught a shiny Growlithe. Nice. I've gotten one shiny outside of Pokemon Go, and that was a shiny Wurmple. Never evolved it. Yeah, I see that face there, my memes. After all the dick jokes you made in this chat, I'm not sure I can take the story seriously. I feel like you're starting to build up some sort of punchline, even though you're saying it's not. But I've had friends say that they've had they tell me stories and say it's not built up to a punchline, and then it builds up to a punchline anyway. So you can leave. You don't have to stay here. Thanks for the follow, Shiny. Hear what Shiny said. I am not a counselor. I don't think I should be getting involved with your marital situation here. Like, seriously. This is not the place. So you were joking! You were joking that whole time! You said you weren't! I freaking knew it! I think you can remember it all at once at this point. And for all the stuff you've done. Come on. Make jokes about Zubat sucking your dick and then you do this. Like, come on. You got your attention now, just please. I was not expecting stuff like this on this stream. Here's the worst part. He was being pretty nice to me before, and then he just suddenly made dick jokes and then had this dark story about his wife that got pissed that his dick got bitten by a shark or something. And just... Ugh. I'm not gonna pay him any mind anymore. He can just leave if he wants, but... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm just not. I have to actually restart the emulator every 20 tries because then it starts giving me errors. So like, I can't do this. This trace. Wait, wait a minute, I can't. And then just waste more time. So I have to restart the emulator every 20 tries. My favorite Pokemon. That one's a tough one. I don't have a favorite Pokemon per se. I mean, if you go more specifically, that's from my favorite starter. My favorite legendary. Probably Zapdos, actually, in terms of design. In terms of favorite Pokemon in general, it's kind of hard to say. Because there's so many Pokemon to choose from, and I've only ever experienced, like, half of them. So... yeah, he likes Aurora. Did you hear about what they did in Sword and Shield recently? They had a Zeraora event or something, and if 1 million people did raids, everyone got a shiny Zeraora or something like that. That was really cool of them to do that. But everyone's complaining about the national dex not being a thing anymore, and that takes more priority. Yeah, and thank you for the follow. You got a shiny one. Nice job, man. I wish I could have gotten one, but I haven't played Gen 8. So... maybe if it comes to Pokemon Go sometime, I'll give it a chance, but... you know. I got other stuff in Go, so that's something. Skip. Play FireRed, step to Heart Gold. Play Heart Gold. Yeah, Heart Gold's pretty good. Emulating it's really weird though, because every once in a while you load back from a battle and everything's glitched up, and then you enter something else and then the game crashes. So I'm not saying emulation's perfect, so I haven't really gotten a chance to fully experience it. And plus my 3DS is kind of shot, so I can't actually get a legit copy and play it. So, eh. Yeah, Sapphire was just my introduction to Pokemon for a little bit, and then Mom found out and grounded me because she's overly religious, and it does. So they've made Gen 1 remakes in this. They've made Gen 2 remakes, Gen 3 remakes. Everybody's begging for Sinnoh remakes, but well, I guess it would be nice to have a Sinnoh remake, but it still holds up. It's not the first gen I can understand because it's glitchy as heck. Super glitchy, super broken. Gen 2 I can understand because Game Boy Color to DS, massive jump. But you can still run Sinnoh and onwards on a 3DS. It's as confusing as whenever I saw Twilight Princess was being remade for the Wii U. Like, you can play the GameCube and the Wii version. What was it? Skyward Sword that had a GameCube? One of them had a GameCube version, then they had a Wii version, and it's weird. It's kind of redundant. You can run Switch games on your PC. They have emulators now already? They have Switch emulators already? Dude! Man, that's freaking hype. Still really like FireRed. It's always nice to go back and replay these older games. Because even if they aren't as technologically advanced, it's still nice to go back to them. Like, maybe you want to have a more simple experience. I understand that. Things are different now than they were back then. Well, of course you need a hella good PC emulator. I mean, holy shit, I can barely run a Wii U emulator on this thing. I mean, dude, technology's advanced a lot. Sure, but that's because you're playing on keyboard or an Xbox instead of the Switch Joy-Con. Yeah. Have I forgotten to move the counter up a few times? I'm just gonna say we're at 245. I'm gonna say we're at 245 and just keep going from there. Once we finish this set and we get to 260, I'll stop the stream and we'll go raid someone. It was different. Well, that might just be because you're not playing on the same hardware. I don't know. I mean, of course, the emulator's going to be a little bit different than the actual game on hardware. Sure. Should be some minor differences. Especially with... I mean... Well, that's just the magic of Nintendo console. To be fair, I think it might have something to do with just reliving memories. Like, it doesn't feel the same when you're on like a PC or something, but when you hold that Game Boy Advance in your hand, you start feeling a lot of nostalgia. Like, I remember playing my DS whole crap ton. I remember playing New Super Mario Brothers so dang much that I maxed out the score on it. So, I guess with 3DS, I feel so much nostalgia. It does feel a little bit different when I'm playing on here, but I think it's just sort of the feel of the console. You just remember it from back in the day, and I don't remember where I got my GBA from. I think I got mine. I was probably a toddler. I don't remember where I got it, but I remember playing it a whole crap ton. I never had Pokemon when I was growing up. I would have to emulate it, and then Mom would find out, and then she would get upset because she's ultra religious. And now I'm 20, so she can suck it. I mean, seriously, just no. So we're Gen 3, skip Gen 7, play 1-2 a year ago. Yeah. I mean, Gen 7, I experienced a lot of emulators. But, Gen 7's different. I'll admit, Gen 7's a bit different. It's really weird. That's when I started putting in the regional stuff, the regional versions, like Rattata and whatnot. I like the idea. It's an idea they kind of played with in the anime, because Crystal Ice isn't a real thing in the game. It'd be freaking amazing, dude. I like the idea of regional variants. I think the problem with Gen 7 was it was too much like Gen 6, while also being just a bit awkward. But I wouldn't know, though, because they don't don't have standard gyms in 7. Gen 6 had gyms. Gen 7 did not. They had these weird challenges. Go play Minecraft. That's what that 2 means. Yeah, I do. But I've never really tried streaming it because I have problems with lag when I play on this thing. This computer isn't horrible, so I don't understand why freaking Minecraft has issues on it, but... I actually beat it for the first time, not too long ago. Do you play Pixelmon? No. I don't normally mess with mods. I like the vanilla game. I don't mess with mods, really. I mean, I've messed with a few mod packs once with a friend of mine, but I think it's got too complex. So, yeah. I mean, I have tried, like, Pokémon MMO. You can take a ROM of FireRed and, like, some of the Gen 4 stuff. You put it into this game, and you basically play Gens, like, 3 and 4 and 5. It's like an MMO. It's really impressive, I'll admit. It's really cool. If I played that... I really wish I would get this shiny Squirtle already, because I want to actually get to the main game, because once I get the Squirtle I can head out to Route 1, and then I can go and get Oak's parcel and come back. I don't have a Discord server yet. I'm thinking about making one soon, because I'm trying to figure out how to get Sonic Robo Blast 2 to be more of like a private server thing, and I want to have like an announcement on Discord or something. But I want to wait until I can get the game to actually be a private game first, and then I'll have a Discord server. As of right now, nothing. I have no idea how to make a proper Discord server. It'd be super garbage. I don't even use shaders in Minecraft Live for me half the time. It's ridiculous. And streaming would just be a nightmare. $250. It's been too long. Legs are kind of hurting. Man. I kind of wish I could get a new computer or something, but A, I don't have the space for a full-on tower. So I had to get a laptop. And even then, I just wish I could freaking build a freaking computer, but that seems complicated. Alright, have a good night. Don't know when I'm going to stream again, but probably sometime tomorrow. So, this will probably be pretty late for you still. But, good night, man. Thanks for the follow. This is not going too well, is it? I mean, it could be worse. Well, it's 6 here for me. I'm in Central. I live in freaking Southeast Missouri, dude. Time zones are stupid. I get why they exist, but they shouldn't. Went on one singular time zone throughout the entire planet, and everything would just be less complicated because everyone would be on the same time. And there wouldn't be confusion over time zones. Seriously, it's annoying. If Club Penguin can have a universal time, why can't the rest of the actual world? Rest in peace, Club Penguin. I'll give it a few more attempts, and then we'll see if the person want to raid's online. He should be. I saw his Discord message. I think he would. So I'll give him a shout out. $253 attempts. Holy crap! I mean, it's not a lot in comparison to like 1,000, but it's still a lot for me. I've been doing it for 3 freaking hours, dude. 3.5 hours. This is the most I've ever spent on shiny hunting. This is ridiculous. And I can't encounter squirrel fast enough because, I mean, look at this. I have to keep doing this over and over again, like a minute. For a minute every single time I have to check. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I want to get a shiny Squirtle so that way I can actually use it in the party, because Squirtle's so freaking good. I don't want to give up on it, man. Squirtle's just so freaking good. Best starter in Gen 1. Or best, like, Gen 3, Gen 1 remake. Squirtle's freaking great. This is going on for so long. My feet are kind of hurting because I'm sitting in a crisscross applesauce shape. And I'm making my foot sore. I don't know why. Maybe you shouldn't be. 5 more attempts. Let me check and see if he's online real quick. Since I don't really know. Should be following. Oh, my screen. Look at my screen. He's probably online. Let's scroll down a little bit. See. Yep, he's live. A few more shots and then we'll be heading out to see Geo the Hero. Discovered him during his Mega May marathon a while back. By that I mean like a couple months at this point. And I'm actually subscribed to him. It's a really good streamer and has a lot better quality than I do. So we'll go check out him after a few more attempts at the Squirtle. Shame we didn't get this first stream, but hey, that's how it rolls when you're shiny hunting, especially when you're shiny hunting a star. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. I probably will try this again tomorrow. So, there's that. Hey, man. By next stream, this will look a little bit better. I'll actually have like a moving of the Squirtle instead. How about that? And then get like a Pokemon font. That way it won't be so boring looking, I guess. So something to pay attention to. And when we get like out of here and move on to the next routes, we'll have like other ones show up in there. We'll have like Pigeon Rest for Route 1. So yeah. Nope. Man. Last attempt, and then we'll just move on. I'll worry about this more tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for joining me on the stream today, guys. Thanks again to Shiny Zero Aura and my memes for both following. And let's pray I get. Worry about it later. 360.
Really your choice. So, again, you just enter the water Pokemon Squirtle. This Pokemon has really important effect despite the fact it's a turtle. You would think you move extremely slow, but I guess not. You were close.
Alright. Last attempt. Pray. 3, 2, 1. Dang it. Alright. This first stream was kind of a bust, but hey, 260 attempts is not bad. Just shows my patience nowadays. For that, let's just get the red going. Thanks for joining the stream, everybody. And I'll be seeing you later. It's the wrong command. I need to use a slash, not an exclamation point. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. There we go. Does it not work? That should be in the actual my chat here. Dashboard. No, what? No, it's gone. It's gone. All right. See you guys.